come down to the floor in the middle of your mat. And just sitting with your feet together, knees just out to the side. Bring the arms out to the side and just grow very tall up through your back. You can have the legs out straight if you prefer. And just connect with your body. Feel long through the back, up through the crown of the head. Feel the sit bones beneath you grounding into the floor. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring the arms up to the top. Breathe in to open them out again. And again, exhaling. Stay tall as you open the arms. And exhale. And inhale. And just one more. Breathing in. Taking your right arm up. Hold the floor as you lift this arm and take it to a side bend. Inhale to come back up again. Lower the arm back other side. Breath in. And exhale. Inhale to come back up. Lower. Breathe in, lifting up. And exhale. Side bend. Inhale to come back up. Lower the arm. Breathe in. And exhale over. Inhale to come back. Stretching the legs out straight. Walk the hands all the way down towards the feet. Drop the chin and just let your back stretch out. Let the backs of the legs stretch as well. Let the head hang down towards the knees and take a nice deep breath into that nice wide back. And breathing out. Again, deep breath in. And exhale. Walk the hands back up to the top. Okay, scoot down slightly and coming down onto your back. Okay, so feet are hip distance apart. Knees pointing towards the ceiling, settle the pelvis. Arms reach long down by your side and shoulders and back. You're just going to tilt the pelvis towards you so you feel it lower back into the floor, and then start to lift the hips up. Send the hips towards the knees and keep the shoulders wide. Try to keep that little arch in the back of your neck. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, roll down bit by bit until the pelvis rolls out to the bottom. We're not hurrying this. Take a breath in. Take your time as you tilt the pelvis towards you, lifting up. Check the shoulders and neck haven't been disturbed. Take a breath in, and then exhale to roll down. You're just mobilizing your back. Breath in, and then this time coming up as you exhale. Inhale, send the arms up, send them back overhead, and they can land on the floor if you can reach, but we want the ribs down, we want the stomach scooped in and the pelvis lifted. And then just rolling down, sink the stomach, roll all the way back. Find those natural curves in your back, and then bring the arms up and all the way down to the hips. I'll do 2 more of those. Roll the pelvis through, roll the spine up with a stretch in those legs. Now ground your feet into the floor. Lift the arms up, take them back overhead. Take another breath in there, and then roll your spine down. You've got to keep scanning your body. So for the alignment, bring the arms up and down. The feet aren't rolling out, the knees aren't lifting. And then roll through the pelvis again, lifting up. Stomach scooped in, press the feet down, lift the arms, and over. Hold them there for a second as you breathe in. And on the out breath, coming down, down, down. And then bring the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Bring the feet together, knees together, turn the palms in. You're going to reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Shoulder comes off the floor, and with control, bring it back. And the other arm, lift. And lower the shoulder back. Reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. And then back down. Alternating arms, try not to be too tight through the neck. As the shoulders move, let the neck go, let the head do what it wants. You're just releasing tension through the shoulder, the upper back. So it's an in-breath to lift and reach, and exhale to bring it down. Breathe in and exhale. Breathing in and exhale. Make this your last one. And back, open the arms out to the sides. Now look either side, make sure your arms are straight, in line with your shoulders. That's it, the feet aren't too close, so maybe walk those down a bit. Take a breath in, we're going to hip roll to your right, Feet stack, knees stack, and you turn the head. Shoulder and arms haven't moved. Take a breath in there, and then as you exhale, come all the way back, roll the head back to the center. And the other side, exhale. Hold it there as you breathe in and stretch into your lower back, into your neck, shoulders, waist, and then coming back with heavy legs. It should feel super heavy. Breathe in again at the middle, and then roll the head in the opposite direction to the legs. Look down the arm. So you feel that stretch in your neck and your back. And then exhaling as you come back, roll the head back with the legs. And then let's just do one more. Breathing out. Pause it there, let your waist hang. And then pulling those heavy legs back up to the center. Bring the legs up. Squeeze them in and just stretch out your lower back. Put the hands on the knees, pulling in. Circle around, bring the legs together. Pull in, so use the strength in your arms to stretch your back into the hips. Doesn't matter what the feet do, they just hang. And in, and then reversing. Do a few circles in that way. And stretching your right leg down, stretch it out all the way along the floor, and ease the left leg in towards that left shoulder. If your knee has an injury or you're not happy with the hands in that position, you just put them underneath. Same thing. Okay, or on top. And then just with your left hand on the left knee or under the knee, take the right hand out to the side and just ease that left knee towards your left shoulder, pulling up towards your ear, keeping the right hip down, so the right leg's actively grounding you, and then bringing that leg back in. Take the back of the leg and just stretch it up. Okay, so stretching into the hamstring. If it's too high to flex your foot, maybe take it a little bit off the stretch where you can flex and point the foot. Do a few circles. Bend the knee back into the shoulder again. Bring the other leg up first. Hug them both in and then stretch the left leg out. Okay, once again, same on this side. Hug the knee into the shoulder. Stretching the left leg away so it gets stretched down that left hip. And then just ease that right knee out to the shoulder there. And sorry, taking the arm out to the side just to ground you a little bit better. And then bring the knee back in to the shoulder. Hold the back of that leg. Stretch the hamstrings. Left leg is actively stretching away as well. And then ease off the stretch slightly, just to flex and point that foot, the right foot. And then do a few circles. Both directions. Bring the knee back in again, bring the other leg up. Roll the head left to right. Roll onto your side and bring yourself up. Okay, so we're going to come into a kneeling position. Hands under knees, knees under hips. So hands are a bit wider than knees because the knees are shoulder width and the hands are shoulder width and the knees are hip width. So just looking down at the floor, so you've got those natural curves in your back again. You're just going to round your back, come into a cat stretch, chin to chest, tail tucking under, and then come back to a flat back again. And again, curling through, so scooping the stomach and then the head. So I'm not really pushing up into the upper back at all. And again, think tail curls under. Stretch that lower back as much as you can and then just tuck the head in slightly and then back out to neutral. And just do a couple more there. Mobilizing the spine, but also working the stomach muscles. And then take it the other way into an arch. So you're looking up, tailbone goes up towards the sky. In my case, ceiling, your case. And then round again and sit back on the heels, stretching the arms out. Back onto your hands and knees, flatten the back and take the right hand and just thread it through. Twisting, shoulder towards the floor. Make sure the hips don't go off to the left, keep them back. And then come back up. And then changing sides. And coming back to the center. So we inhale to turn the arm up. Try and keep the body weight forwards. It's going to want to go back to come off this supporting arm. Use that supporting arm to push you up. So you start to strengthen your arm. And then coming back to a great stretch for the upper back. And press through. Inhale and exhale to come back. And the other side, breath in and reach. And then coming back. Both hands back on the mat and just stretch back again, sitting back on the heels, head to the floor. Good, and then just coming back and onto the stomach, all the way down. You're going to bring the hands down by the sides here with the forehead on the floor. Let the shoulders relax down. Press the legs together. Keep the feet on the floor. Just lift the arms up and pull the shoulders back. Head still on the floor. And then lower the arms straight down again. So your palms are up to the ceiling. So you're going to press the arms behind you up to the top. And then back down to the floor again. This time press, hold them. Feel like someone's pulling your shoulders back. Lift the head off the floor. Still looking down. The feet are still on the floor. Lift the arms a little bit higher so you really feel your back muscles work. And then come back down to the floor again. Relax the shoulders, and again start by pulling the shoulders back, legs are connected. Press the arms up and lift the upper body. Now hold it there. You're going to take the arms out to the sides to a T. Turn the palms down. Hold it there like an aeroplane. And when you bring them back to the sides again, turn the palms up to the ceiling, but the arms are still above your hips. And take the arms out, sweep them out to the side again, turn the palms down. Reach and try and lift the arms and the upper back a little bit more. Bring the arms back to the sides, turn the palms up. And one more time, out to the sides again, turn the palms down. Now you're going to bend the arms, hands under the forehead on the floor, and rest the head on them. Rest the head on the hands. Okay, keep the hands down, press into the hands and the elbows. Pull the shoulders back slightly as you lift that upper back. Looking just to the end of your mat, and I'm sort of trying to pull myself forwards to stretch my back, and then keep the arms pulling towards you, and your head will land a bit further so your nose ends up on the hands. Relax. Move the hands up a little bit towards the top of the mat. Pull the shoulders back. Press the hands towards you without them moving, but that helps to lift you up and stretch you forwards. Keep stretching yourself forwards as you come down again. Head on the hands. One more time. Pull the shoulders down. Press the legs together. Lift, lift, lift. Move up. And then coming down again. Release. Good. Sitting back on your heels. Stretch out. And then just take both hands over to the right. Try and get the head a little lower. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And then take the hands over to the left. Deep breath in and exhale. Come back to the middle. So we're going to take one foot forwards, the right foot forwards. You can tuck the toes under at the back, or you can have them flat. Hands on this front knee, and then just stretch forwards. You want to make sure your knee doesn't go over your ankle. Okay. Stretch out the hip, try and relax this right hip. If you can balance okay, take your left arm up by your ear, pressing into this knee as I take a stretch to the right. And then come back again. You can always hold on to a piece of furniture. Okay. Sitting the hips back, so place the hands either side, flex that foot, and just pull the right hip back, just trying to square off the hips. A nice deep stretch into the back of the leg. Trying to keep the back as straight as you possibly can. And then changing legs. Left foot forwards. Find your balance and just stretch that hip forwards, relaxing the left hip. And then reaching this right arm up by your ear, pressing onto that knee or a piece of furniture. You just stretch over to the left. And then bring yourself back again. Place both hands down. Flex the foot, find a stretch. And try to lift your back up a little so your back's a little bit straighter. Okay, good. And then bring both knees together. Okay, well done. I think that was about 10 minutes. Brought to you from the lovely Morocco, and I shall be back with you all shortly. All right, take care.